We are on the record and cause number F18-31584, Style the State of Texas versus Socorro Mercado. And the offense is possession of a controlled substance. Ms. Mercado, are you one of the same person who's charged in this offense?
I am.
And Ms. Mercado, as you can see, we have a lot of technology going on in the courtroom today. Do you agree and consent to having your hearing done by video conference?
I do.
And Ms. Fox, do you agree and consent?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So, Ms. Mercado, I have some paperwork before me that indicates that you want to enter a plea of guilty to your new offense. Is that true?
Yes.
All right. And with this case, Ms. Mercado, you have an absolute right to a jury trial where we can bring 12 citizens in here, and those 12 citizens can determine your guilt, innocence, as well as your punishment. In this case, it is a third-degree felony. However, there's an enhancement paragraph. And with that enhancement paragraph, that makes your punishment range anywhere from 2 years in the penitentiary to 20 years. And of course, with that, a jury could assess your punishment anywhere from 2 to 20 years. However, you're telling me that you do not want a jury trial and you want to proceed today with your hearing.
Yes.
All right. And you understand that by entering into a plea agreement, if I follow that plea agreement, which I intend to do, if I follow that plea agreement, you do not have a right to appeal your case. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, Ms. Fox, will you be waiving formal reading of the indictment and the plea on behalf of your client?
Yes, at this time comes Socorro Mercado, says there's a true correct name, waives further reading of the motion to proceed with adjudication of guilt and its plea of true.
Okay. So, Ms. Mercado, your lawyer has entered a plea of guilty on your behalf to the new office and for the plea of true to the enhancement. Is that your plea?
Yes.
And are you doing that freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Kind of hesitated a little bit. Which part caused you some confusion? The plea of true part?
The enhancement?
Yes.
Yes.
So what that means is that you've been previously convicted
Mm-hmm.
of an offense, and the state of Texas, if you did not plead true, if the state of Texas wanted to go forward on that, all they would have to do is present to the court any of the documents showing previously where you had pled guilty. And so at this time, your lawyer had entered a plea of true saying that yes, you were one and the same person that pled true to that case before. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so with all that being said, are you freely and voluntarily entering your plea of guilty and your plea of true on this new case?
Yes.
All right. Ms. Morris.
State offers states exhibit number 1, the defendant signed written voluntary judicial confession and stipulation of evidence, and asked that the court take judicial notice that the Michael Morton and Brady acts have been complied with.
No objection.
So state exhibit number 1 will be admitted, as well as state exhibit number 2, defendant's plea of true, and the court will take judicial notice that the Michael Morton Act has been successfully complied with, as well as the Brady Act has been complied with as well. Is there anything further from the state?
No, ma'am. The state rests.
All right.
Defense rest and closes.
All right. So, Ms. Mercado, I find that you were confident to enter your plea of guilty and your plea of true. I find that you did those pleas freely and voluntarily. I find that, is there any reason in law, Ms. Fox, why your client should not be sentenced?
No, Your Honor.
So I find that your plea of guilty, your plea of true will be accepted by the court. It will be the order of judgment of the court that you will be taken and held by the sheriff until you can be safely surrendered to the Texas Department of Corrections, where your sentence will be 2 years in the Department of Corrections, and that sentence will start today. You will get credit for all your back time, and you will serve out that sentence until your time have expired or until this case has been discharged. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Carter.
Thank you. Okay.
All right, Jenny. We're done with that one.